Then dip me underway. You can fill my mouth with flow. Hold me till I scream for air to breathe. And wash me over until my will runs dry. Send all your sins all over me, baby, me, baby, me.
Hello, you guys. Welcome back to Taste of Reality. How y'all doing today? We finally made it on a Sunday, y'all. I was this close to postponing again, and I said, girl, no. Love Island starts tomorrow. We must be on time. Hello, Saf. You're asking me how I am. I'm doing great. Hello, Lacey De La Rosa. Hi, Erica. Hey, Shantae. Annabelle, go to bed. It's 1 a.m. in London, child. Did I say hey, Shantae? Let me say hey again, because you said hey twice. Hey, Amy, and hey, Rena, and Joy, and Lorraine. Okay, they're coming in now. How are y'all doing today? I hope you had a great weekend. I have done absolutely nothing. Actually, let me tell you guys. Okay, there's a lot going through my head. Hold on, give me a second. So last week I asked you guys for topics, and this person commented under. Thank you so much, because you kind of produced this live today. It was Zique Girl, and you gave 4 podcast topics, but the one that really stood out to me was number 2, dating advice for Black women, because I'm being very deliberate this year about opening myself up to dating. You know, looking outside of my type, getting outside of my house, I decided, 2024 is going to be my year. Not to say I'm going to have a partner or anything, but I'm going to, interact with the opposite sex or whatever. Guys, I done messed around in that, and now I'm smitten. It has only been 2 weeks into the year, and I'm already in the trenches, but I will talk about that man later on in the video. Hello, Sylvia, as well. So, yeah, this live is going to be all about dating and relationships. Yes, Erica, smitten. Oh, it's the ghetto. It's the ghetto. 0 out of 10. Do not recommend. Do not recommend. But yeah, dating and relationships, we're going to talk today. I saw some interesting stories online, and I don't necessarily know the dynamics of these relationships, but I wanted to use those as jump off conversations. Ew, not y'all. Ew, guys, stop. Stop. Lorraine's like, smitten is awesome. It's not. It's not. Namaste. No, we're not here for it. Guys, this is not good. And no, Lady Belle, I'm not in love. We're not there yet. Hey, Zana. So let's start with the hot topics, and then we're going to talk about dating and all that jazz. The first story that I wanted to talk about is about Austin and Catherine. So I'm going to be honest with you. I never watched the Ace family on YouTube, but I am aware that they are a big deal when it comes to the family YouTubing community. They're broken up. So we're going to hear about that, and then we're going to talk about some stuff regarding that.
Divorce. The couple started their family channel, The Ace Family, back in 2016, where they would vlog their daily lives with their family. Over the years, Catherine and Austin have been involved in many scandals and have faced constant scrutiny for what some believe is exploiting their children for fame, views, and money. After a tumultuous year or two online, in 2022, Austin and Catherine announced that they would be taking a break from their family channel. This was a bit clickbaity though, because they basically just said they weren't going to upload as much. But given that YouTube seemed to be their primary source of income and they had 18 million subscribers at the time, that seemed to be a bizarre decision for them to make. After having not uploaded for 7 months on their family channel, Catherine released this statement on Instagram today. She says she has made the difficult decision to leave her marriage. She says, "We have mutually agreed to divorce and will part amicably." While this decision comes with a heavy heart, she also says that she feels liberated, and says that while she has spent the past few years prioritizing her children and honoring her commitment to her family, all the while I seem to be losing myself and my own personal happiness. While Catherine didn't go into further detail, there have been rumors on and off for years that Austin has not been faithful, including in 2021 when Austin was accused of fathering a secret daughter. Catherine finished the statement by saying, "Austin, you're my best friend, and that will never change."
Hey, Lakeisha girl. So Rena, you're saying I'm not shocked. I seen her post more about faith and stuff. It seemed like she was on a self-love journey. So let's actually read her statement in full, and we're also going to read her ex-partner statement as well. So let me scroll to it so y'all can see it too if y'all don't want to hear my voice. Oh, it's kind of small. It's okay. You'll be fine. So it says, "As I start this new year, I will challenge myself in ways that I have never done before. 2024 will be my year for transformative change. And with this taking place, one of the steps in my journey is a difficult decision to leave my marriage. We have mutually agreed to a divorce and will part amicably. Our paths as a couple have shifted and has created challenges that are irreconcilable. The decision comes with a very heavy heart. As heartbreaking as this is, I also feel liberated. I have spent the past few years prioritizing my children and honoring my commitment to my family. All the while, I seem to be losing myself and my own personal happiness. Our main priority will be to stay united as parents and to continue creating a stable, happy, and loving environment for our children. Thank you to all my supporters for giving me the space to be able to use my voice and share our love. I love you all so much, and I am beyond grateful for all the support we've received from you throughout all the years as a couple. And Austin, you're my best friend, and that will never change." So that's hers. Let's read his. His says, "From this new year, I'll be taking a leap of faith. I've made the hardest decision in my life, the decision to close the book to my marriage. We have mutually agreed to divorce, but will remain a team when it comes to our kids. We created one of the greatest stories, almost a decade together, so many memories, so many accomplishments, but every book comes to an end. Does every marriage have to, though? Dang. And now we will be writing a new book as separate authors. That was cute. We both understand that holding on is believing that there's only a past, and letting go is knowing that there's a future. Wait, nah. I don't know if I agree with that. We understand that holding on is believing that there's only a past, and letting go is knowing that there's a future. Interesting. And we both are supporting each other's future. This transition is not easy, but we both are making it as easy as it can be for our family. We will continue to be the best parents to our kids. Separations are difficult and most times messy, but you will see how we push through these difficult times and, as a unit, keep influencing with love and positivity. There's more. That's enough. I'm tired. Let me read y'all's comments. Rena says, his statement to me seemed more so about him, can't lie. Yeah, even reading it, I was tired. I was like, I don't know, I'm kind of over this. Hi, Esther. Oh, Reese, you got some tea or something? Or you're saying what I'm saying is the tea? If you know something else, let me know. Lakeisha said, are they doing this for the clicks? Were papers actually filed? I don't know. Shante says, why does it always have to be the man to leave to leave a toxic relationship? They're saying it's amicable, so I don't know if we could say that it's just the man who's deciding to end things. Rena says, I feel like this is why private relationships are a great thing because are a great thing, especially people in the public eye. Thank you for saying that because that's exactly where I wanted to go with it. You know how we have that conversation of be careful what you tell your friends and family about your partner, especially when you guys are having tiffs, because you will forgive, your friends and family often will not. The internet is the same. And so I'm thinking to myself, we've had this conversation, me and y'all, the subscribers, about if ever I was to get in a relationship, would I showcase it on the internet? If I'm already showing my life, especially on my second channel, I would think, yeah, I would like to show my partner, but also you just become a part of the machine and your relationship becomes a part of the machine. I think back to this one couple years ago. I wish I remembered their names, but I'm drawing a blank. They were a prank channel. They had been together for about 10 years as well. And the lady in the relationship said she had to leave the relationship because to her, she couldn't be in the relationship fully because their relationship became content. So she's trying to have like intimate moments, or she's thinking they're having a serious conversation and it turns out to be a prank, or it turns out to be a vlog, or it turns out to be something content related. And so their actual relationship, their actual connection fell to the wayside for social media. Child, the ghetto. Mercy. Oh, Esther, you're so sweet. Thank you. Yes, Jesse and yes, Candace. You know exactly who I'm talking about. Reese says the tea is she's from Montreal and she's got a contract with Essence, I'm assuming. If she drops the man, the tea is this is all allegedly. The tea is she's from Montreal and she got a contract with Essence if she drops the man. But you didn't hear this from me. Well. Well, then. Interesting. Lakeisha says, yes, exactly. At least if you have a tiff in public, then make up publicly. Don't just talk smack about your partner and not mention the good qualities. And you know what's interesting too? When you're in the heat of frustration, you just want to air it all out. Oftentimes, you forget to address the parts where you were maybe in the wrong. And then you might exaggerate the other person's offense as well in the argument or in the tiff, in the altercation, whatever. So when you do forgive, because you blew up the story to make it seem like it was this, life-changing experience, we're all looking at you like, no, what the hell? Y'all back together? Why? You said this man was the devil's child, and now you're back with him. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. Rita says Shayla must be laughing her behind off. Now who is Shayla? Shyla? Who is Shyla? Guys, do tell me. I don't know these people. I just wanted their story to be a jump off. But if you know, bring me in. Esther said, this is why I'm kind of happy that I've never been in a relationship or don't plan on being famous, because being in the public eye seems so stressful. And the way that the internet is now, making celebrities or making people with notoriety so easily accessible, people have now felt entitled to these relationships. I guarantee, especially if this couple has had over 18 million subscribers. Let me go and see if that's true, because 18 million is amazing and scary. They're called the Ace family, right? I'm pretty sure. The Ace family. 18.4 million. Let me see how whoo! 6 years ago, their proposal video got them 40 million views. Oh my days. That, wow. And at that point, you feel like, maybe I don't want to put my relationship out there, but if you've built your platform off of your relationship, you kind of have to put it out there. What I was going to say before I had the tangent is, I guarantee both of them are going to do some kind of rebrand, my new journey, discovering life on my own, like some kind, it's always the case. It's always the case. Okay, so Rena's coming with the backstory. Landon, Austin's brother. Oh gosh, hold on. Landon, who is Austin's brother. So Landon's ex. Oh gosh. Okay, hold on. Start over. Landon's ex, who is Austin. Freaking hell. I'm confused. Catherine and Austin and Landon treated Shyla like trash, like she dragged her in these streets. He's a cheater? Well, the TikToker did say that there's, some controversy around them and stuff. Amy says it's weird timing too, because Austin just got exposed for messaging OnlyFans girls to get them connected to an agency to help them grow. Basically a scam to steal money from them. Well, damn. Esther said, I feel like being private in a relationship in the public eye is important because viewers become so entitled to the relationship and they end up being the reason that the couple breaks up. And even if they're not the direct reason, the fact that you feel so compelled to have to share so much of your relationship because that is what your platform is built on does strain the relationship. It does. And sometimes you start thinking, here's an example. I was going to say sometimes you start thinking about things that weren't even a factor to you, but because other people mention it, now it's a problem. Yesterday, I was talking with my friend. She's talking to somebody new. She's really into him. And I was like, oh my gosh, can I see him? She was like, mm-mm. I said, why? She's like, no. I said, why can't I see him? She said, because if you make some kind of negative comment about him, I feel like I'm going to catch the ick and it's going to ruin the situation. I can't even be mad at that. I can't be mad at that. If you know, for the safety of your relationship, for the longevity of your relationship, you just need to keep some things between you and that person, that's your business. I appreciate the boundary. I'm kind of annoyed because I want to see what this man looks like, but I get it. You can't let too many people chime into your relationship, and that includes friends and family. To open it up to the public, mercy God, I could only imagine. Sydney said, didn't the wife get a BBL? I don't know, but that's a trend, so I wouldn't be surprised. Esther said, relationships seem exhausting. Here's the thing. As human beings, we are complex people. We are complex, creatures out here. So anybody you relate to, whether romantic or otherwise, it's going to feel stressful sometimes. I haven't had relationship heartbreak in terms of romantically, but platonic friendships breaking, that's probably the closest, if not worse, thing that I've experienced to heartbreak. So just dealing with humans in general is stressful. Oh man. Yeah, so it's unfortunate that they are breaking up. I do wonder what they're gonna do with this page of theirs because it is their livelihood. I'm sure they've found a way to pivot, especially because for YouTubers, it is important to have multiple streams of income, which I do need to be working on, child, because if this was to shut down today, I would be screwed. So yeah, all the best to all the parties involved. I do hope that part that the TikToker said about the children being exploited for content is not true. Because, yeah, that would be sad. I really hope that's not true. But speaking of relationships that are breaking up, or at least should be breaking up, in my opinion, Zonique and her man. So I was seeing this video of Zonique trending on Twitter. And I don't know, guys. It just felt to me as if her baby daddy did not want to be with her. But because he is the baby daddy, he's kind of just stuck there. So we're going to watch that.
We would be together if we didn't have a child. And why?
No.
They asked you some good questions.
No.
Why not?
Because I feel like a lot of shit, you had an image in your mind of raising her with a 2-pound. So you tolerated a lot of shit. So you just stayed. I wouldn't be with you either.
Okay, so tell your why. Don't tell mine why. Tell your why.
Because I had 4 kids, and this is the only kid that I was in the household with from start to finish. So it's something that I want to take from her as well. But I would admit, like, kick you to the goddamn curb.
Well, why?
Bro, there's a lot of shit, bro, that I just don't tolerate from bitches, bro. You do a lot of it. I'm telling you.
He's talking for me.
No, I'm not. What? I'm hard
What do I
on a
be
bitch
doing?
for a pee.
And what do I be doing to you? Tell him one thing that I be doing to you.
Bro, your attitude, first of all, like we just went through with our whole fucking, with my fucking channel. Your attitude, first of all, I don't deal with that shit with from nobody.
How will you feel if I get a new boo? It's spicy there.
I don't really even know. Honestly, I had this conversation with multiple people multiple times, for real.
Okay, and what was the end result?
It depends. Are we talking about just you dating as a whole, or just like the fact that my kid is in play and all that?
I think that is just like just me like really getting in something serious or something. I mean, you know what all that entails.
I mean, I done been through that.
What have you been through? With me?
I done been not with you. I'm saying like, I done been through that before, so I know I could get through it. I done been through the worst, so it's like my mind is already set for the worst. I don't know. I probably want to get on a nigga ass. I make him so uncomfortable. I'm gonna make him not want to be with.
So Erica, you said that you saw in an interview that she said that they are no longer together. Thank God, because So before I say what I want to say, let me read what y'all are saying. Esther says this is so bad. Zana said these men stay embarrassing these women. So sad. It is really sad, honestly. Bryce said, it's giving he just wanted to do him, but got caught up in another situation. Okay. Shantae said, who's that? You don't know who Zonique is? Zonique is T.I. and Tiny's daughter. Well, it's Tiny's daughter and T.I.'s stepdaughter, I think. Kayla said, this man. Cena said, I feel bad for the kid. Yeah, I agree. Like, to hear this, yeah, it's crazy. Lakeisha said, wow, so basically he is in it for the child and doesn't want her. Yeah. City said, basically he'd be happy she's no longer his problem if they weren't together, but he cares a lot about his kids. Yeah, so he was saying in the video, I'm only here because I have a child with you. And even then, I have 4 children. This is the only child that I've been fully hands-on with. He was saying that she does a lot of stuff that pisses him off. And if she was anybody else, he wouldn't deal with it. Now I wonder, does it tie to the fact that she is Zonique, or is there something about Zonique that is just different compared to his past partners? Couldn't tell you. And then when she was talking about how would you act if I had a new boo, He was saying I would make it very difficult for him. So you mean to tell me you don't want her, obviously, and then you also don't want her to have anybody? Houseway. How does that make sense? And even if they're not together currently, the fact that Zonique had sat there, heard it, and then edited it and then posted it, and I don't know if that was what made them break. I don't know. I just, She also responded with a tweet because people were like, you in danger, girl. She said, y'all think I'm pressed about being in a relationship with a man whole time I like women. OMG, it's 2024. Y'all still invested in other people's business. So I guess she's playing for the other team now, and she's not with that man. Hey, yeah. Let's read more comments. Zana said, I don't know any of these people, but it's so sad to hear a man talk about the mother of his child like that. Exactly. Even if you're not with this person, I do feel like as co-parents, there has to be some level of respect. If you want to have a seamless co-parenting relationship, granted, a lot more has to go into it than just the respect part, but it starts with respect. It starts there. Okay. Lakeisha said it's interesting that he wanted to have at least one child that he could be a full-time dad to, but then proceeded to call her out her name. Yeah. Erica said if she didn't want people in her business, why post it? Goes back to what we were just talking about before. You're letting people into this relationship, and so people are going to comment, and sometimes you're not going to like it. And guys, have you seen those videos of these ladies who go on TikTok and they expose how horrible of a husband they're married to? He doesn't listen to her. He doesn't respect her. He's emotionally abusive, potentially physically abusive. He's financially abusive. And then the internet is like, oh my gosh, girl, he's the devil's spawn. You need to leave. The lady comes back like, first of all, you guys don't know my husband. You don't know my situation, okay? I love him. And don't you dare speak on my marriage. Well, why did you? Now, I don't comment stuff like that, but I would understand why people would want to comment on stuff like that, especially because you posted it. Now you talking to us like we're the crazy ones. Okay. Stevie said, I'm not trying to be condescending here, but at what point do we, as childbearing people, take pride in who we create a child with? Come on now. Come on now. You preaching today, Sydney. Bryce said she just said that to save face because why did we as the public need to know that? I don't know. Cinna says men want to be a dad, but not a parent. Interesting. Marissa said they have problems. You can't save them. They have problems. You can't save them. Simple as. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm not a mom. So I cannot begin to understand the stresses of being a baby mom, co-parenting, whatever, right? But I would imagine, even if I'm not with that person, could you at least speak to me as if I am equal parts a parent to this child as you are? You don't have to respect me as somebody who you want to date again. You don't have to want to marry me. You don't need to be over at the house all the time. You don't need to buy me nothing. But at least respect me as an equal person in this co-parenting relationship. We're going to be tied together forever. Even if, God forbid, this child perishes, we will be tied together in some form or fashion forever. At least respect me in that way. Jeez. Cindy says, as a woman who identifies with pansexuality, I'm tired of women deciding that they are lesbian after heterosexual men embarrass them. Sydney, you're on smoke today. Sydney is on smoke today. Let me read that again. As a woman who identifies with pansexuality, I'm tired of women deciding they are lesbian after heterosexual men embarrass them. Like it's possible she's bi, but mighty convenient, you know? Mighty convenient. Hey, man. I don't know. I think, like you said earlier, there needs to be some pride in the people we choose to do life with in whatever way that is. If it is procreation, if it is cohabitation, if it is mutual business endeavors, some kind of respect, some sort of pride. Because God forbid I'm doing life with somebody who looks at me and says, honestly, you could not be here and I wouldn't give a shit. Okay. All right. Wow. City said, girl, I made a passion fruit mojito. That must be what it is. Let me have a mojito the next time too, so I can be spitting truth as well. Shantae said, men are embarrassing. Stay single. Do we have to stay single though? Because I feel like this year's my year. What do you mean stay single? No. So then this leads me to dating as a Black woman in 2024. Thanks to, let me pull up the name again. I forgot the name. I'm so sorry. Thanks to Zique girl. Okay. Yes, Amy, you just gotta find the right one. That's really it. So we're gonna do something fun as I talk about my treacherous dating life. I'm gonna show you guys some of the messages that people send to me. If you're on Discord, you've seen a few of these. But yeah, I'm gonna bring you into the world of Queenie's dating life. It can be ghetto sometimes. So let's scroll down. Okay, so this is a this is a guy who had matched with me. I didn't say anything to him. He didn't say anything to me. This is something that he posted on his profile. Okay, so let's listen to it.
Men, I want women to start giving men 70% of their paycheck. I want women to start believe in the leadership of men. I want men to start becoming house husband. That is real patriarchy. That is real patriarchy, brother. Like, people don't think deep. People just think like patriarchy is just you taking charge of leadership positions and making the orders in the household, but you still going out submitting to another man at your job. Are you kidding me? That is not true freedom, brother. That is not true freedom. These women are still winning. Real patriarchy is you staying at home and your lady is bringing that paycheck back. She cleans the home for you. She pays the bills. That is patriarchy, brother. Don't be deceived.
Don't be deceived, brother. That is real patriarchy. The woman needs to give 70% of her income. You need to be a house husband while she goes to work and submits to another man, brings home 70% of the paycheck, and then cleans said home that you are a house husband in that you could have cleaned the whole time. Cinna said it's giving I see women as a means to an end and not real people. Child. Erica said, if you lazy, just say that. Amy said the same thing, the laziness. Sydney said revisionist historian. Because when was that the definition of patriarchy? He's like, that's true patriarchy. Since when? Shantae said, guys, we need to be sprinkled on. We really do, honey. Sprinkle. Ooh, Katie, I didn't even think of that. Katie Davis said, on Hinge, But he's talking to men? Yeah. I didn't even think of that. Because I would assume you're matching with us. If you're matching with both, that's your business. But I would assume you're matching with us. I digress. City said, who gonna tell him slavery is illegal? Erica said, I'm really starting to think these men don't like women. I have been seeing this conversation on Twitter for a long time, like men don't like women. And it's not to say that men are homosexual or bisexual. They do not like us as people. They genuinely don't like us. And so, like somebody said earlier, some men see women as a means to an end. I just want to have children, so you just got to be here. Shout out Zonique's baby daddy. The ghetto. The ghetto. The ghetto. I don't remember what it was about him that even made me match with him. And then something told me, check the profile again, girl. Because I feel like you didn't see the profile all the way. I saw the profile and I said, oh, unmatch. Let's move on. I think the rest are just screenshots. So, this man here, Gars, said to me, wow, baby. And I want to say, not all of these are like super egregious or whatever, but it just makes me laugh, the things that guys are like, this'll get them. This guy said, wow, baby, you're so gorgeous. You have all at the point. I don't know what that is. You have all at the point. Whatever. Your marvelous tits and fantastic nyash are making me crazy. Want to play good game with them. You're so beautiful. What happened to hello? What happened to how are you? How was your day? What happened to that? Men, this does not work. Unless your goal is to just, I almost said the F word, but literally the next person right under, let's F tonight. Prince, 29, big 29. Let's F tonight. Anyways, Sylvia said, not Yash. Zena said, screaming. What the hell? It's frightening out here. It really is. It really is. Erica said, they really think this works. Honestly, Erica, count your, not to say that you're not grateful for the life that you live. I'm sure that you are, but if ever you contemplate getting back to these streets, don't do it, barring abuse. Don't do it. All you married people, it must be nice. All you people who are betrothed, it must be nice. Because us single people out here in the trenches, this is what we're dealing with. This foolishness. Amy said, at least he's honest. At least he's honest is crazy. Esther said he was doing well with the gorgeous comment and then it went downhill. Sydney said they have to know this doesn't work. But here's the thing. For every woman who it doesn't work, at some point, it's going to work on one of them. Because how can you be so brazy like that, knowing that 0% of the time it works? It has to work at least 1% of the time. So maybe he's okay with shooting for the 99 and missing and then getting that one. I don't know. The bar really is in hell, Cheesy Smith. Katie said, once again, defo Nigerian. Oh, man. Not the bar doesn't exist. Don't kill me. Amy said, yup, I had a friend that would answer to this stuff. What? I have batteries. It's not a concern. Matter of fact, I have a charger. All right. Full power, okay? Don't worry about that. Don't worry about it. Let's keep going. This man. This man. So he never said anything to me. He just liked me. As you can see, Tom36 liked you. I don't understand. Is this a thirst trap? Is this giving self-care? I don't know what impression this photo is supposed to give us. Hello? Jump scare indeed. Esther said not the grippers. I just why? Let me read his bio real quick just because we're here. He says ENM, sapiosexual, mainly seeking friends and see how it goes from there. This is for friendship. Okay. Connection, non-drama, good hygiene. Okay. You know what? I should have read. He is showing that he too practices good hygiene. That's what it is. That's what it is. All right. Good hygiene and touch as a love language are very important to me. And I don't bite. Well, except if you ask me to. I thought you're looking for friendship. Why are you biting your friends, huh? You see, men are confused on these dating apps. They'd be like, oh, I'm just looking for something casual. I'm not really looking for commitment or anything. You know what I mean? I want something short term. But then want all the fixings of a relationship without the commitment, without the effort. They'll say, oh, I don't really practice monogamy. I want non-monogamy. They mean for themselves. Because if you then practice non-monogamy, it's a problem. Get out of here. Esther said, and the friendship something casual on a dating app. Yeah, it's annoying. Katie said, I'd appeal to get the removed. Not I'd appeal to get the removed. Y'all laughing at Sydney. What did Sydney say? Sydney said all that all that leg, no schlong. I don't know. Maybe it's one of them you need a magnifying glass for. I don't know. Katie said it's giving take me as I am. Cinna said yes, and no wonder. Sylvia said, where's the soap though? I don't know. Maybe it's behind him. I'm not gonna judge. Maybe he has a wall rack or something. I'm gonna assume there's soap. I'm gonna assume. Katie says, personally, have never seen my friends in a bathtub. Neither have I. I've never wanted to bite them either. So, yeah. Maybe that's the new age type of friends. I don't know if I'm just not with the times. Maybe that's a new thing. Oh, love you. I don't know. That could be a thing. Annabelle says, how you have a bubble bath with no bubbles, looking like he's soaking away his sins. Well, maybe. Let's keep going. Tom, get your life together. This man said, hey, I'm 5'9". Is that a deal breaker? LOL. As you can see, I sent a bunch of laughing emojis. And I said, so why did you put 5'10"? This is one thing that really pisses me off. You know you are 5'9", allegedly. Because at this point, you could be 5'7", I don't know. You know that you are 5'9", allegedly. You also know that you have a chip on your shoulder. That, guys, this was the first message. I didn't say anything to him. He didn't say anything prior to this. The first message was, I'm 5'9". Is that a deal breaker for you? Then put 5'9". If you know you got an issue with this thing, put the truth. Don't put 5'10", and then when the ladies come and meet up with you and they're expecting somebody who's 5'10", and you're actually 5'7", and then they're like, oh my gosh, and then you get mad, you could have just put 5'7". You could have just put 5'7" the first time. Yes, with the straightforwardness. I don't be lying to these men of these apps. I'm going to tell you how I feel, because what do you mean? You are already coming with a complex as if you couldn't have just been honest. Just be honest. Peep the no response. Yeah, no, he unmatched me after that. He got. Esther said at least he was honest in the end. No. Be honest in the beginning. Ain't no honest in the end. Come on. Bryce said men love to lie about their height. I get why they lie, but if you know it bothers you, just be honest so that you encounter people who accept you fully for who you are. Okay? The deal breaker isn't the 5'9", it's the lie. Thank you, Kay. That's exactly it. The deal breaker is the lie. I mean, the lying is the deal breaker. Sydney said 5'9" versus 5'10" is a difference, especially when you acknowledge you are lying. Yeah. Sylvia said, as a 5'9" woman, if I see a man's height, I always at least deduct 2 inches. And that's why I said allegedly, because I don't believe you're 5'9" at this point. Because if you really were 5'9" and you put on your profile that you're 5'10", then you should have just put 5'9". Honestly, what's the big deal? I'm 5'10". I'm okay with somebody who is 5'9". I could take that. Is it ideal for me? No. But fine. Come on. Shonda said, I'm 5'2", so everyone's taller than me. Must be nice. We don't share in that reality. Amy said, as a 5'9" girly, I'd be mad. Nelly said, what apps are in now? What apps are in? I think we're all getting sick of all of them, to be honest with you. I know a lot of people like Hinge. I don't like Hinge. I prefer Facebook dating. I know a lot of people don't like Facebook, let alone Facebook dating, but that's just my preferred platform for plenty of reasons. One, you actually get to see all the people who like you. You don't have to pay for that. All these apps make you pay to see who likes you. There isn't a limit of likes because on Hinge, you have to pay for that. Crazy. Because it's on Facebook, you can see if you have mutual friends with that person who is trying to match with you. I do like that. You also can take a second look at people who you said no to, and maybe you're rethinking like, maybe let's go back there. I don't know. What's another reason? You could call in the app. You don't have to give people your number if you don't want to. I just like Facebook for a lot of reasons. But yeah. City said, height is so frivolous. My granny is 5'11" and her husband is 5'9". They still happy. True. It is frivolous. Esther said, sorry, I'm already reading the next one. I cannot. Okay, so let's move on. So the next one says, how's it going today? Did I tell you how perfect your lips are and how much I would love to get to know them? When would you have told me that, sir? Did I tell you? No, you didn't, and you know you didn't. What's happening? And how do you want to get to know them? No, stranger danger. What? Goodness sakes. Also said the paywall helps filter out these cheap weirdos. True. But I know that I'm not a weirdo, like for 80%, majority. So I am suffering at the fact that there is a paywall that you do have to deal with. And I have paid before. And trust me, they're weird on the other side of it too. Matter of fact, is Raya... Oh. Because I was going to bring up that woman's husband, but maybe let's not do that. Let's leave them in 2023. Okay, let me not. Shanta, you're asking me what I'm looking for regarding to height. My height or taller. Because I am tall, and I am a thickums, it is just preferable for me to be with somebody tall. Speaking of thickums, the next one says, thicky like a snicky. Thicker than a snicker. To which I responded, are these lyrics to a song I should know? Or was that a freestyle? He said, yeah, my freestyle. All right. Guys, I simply can't. I'm with you, Esther. I simply cannot. Simply. Sydney says, is anyone in the are we dating the same man or the same guy? Insert city here. I am not in any of those groups. However, when I was living in Toronto, two of my friends and I, so the three of us, were talking about people who we were talking to. We were all talking to two similar guys. And I said, this is ghetto. We weren't dating them. It was only talking, so it's fine. But like, I can't. And that's another reason why I do like Facebook dating, because it does show you who you have mutual connections with. Either I could ask a person, say I'm really feeling someone, I could ask the person who's in mutual, like, hey, what's the deal with said person? Or I could say, this person knows too many people that I know. Maybe I don't want to deal with that. Yeah. Nelly, not you loving it. Nelly, not you loving it. Child, so you like a freestyle, huh? Shante says, guys, I'm an advocate for y'all to get a man with money that treats you right. Don't settle, period. Nelly D said, yes, a few of those groups can be exhausting. It is exhausting. You just feel so demoralized. If he's already dated 5 other people who I know, I would assume over here, it ain't gonna be much better. So everybody I encounter is gonna have an experience with other people that I know. I don't want to be a part of that. That's another reason why, when I was in university, I didn't really want to date. And even if I did want to date, I didn't see anybody who either I would be interested in enough to take seriously, or who would like me. So I chose not to date. When I tell you there was so much overlap going on in my university, it was ghetto. It was so ghetto. This man one time was sleeping with 3 different women. They decided to band together because they had found out that they were the mutual, they were with a mutual guy. In the main dormitory lobby, they wanted to call him out. Is it true that you're sleeping with all of us because we spoke and we know what you can't lie to us? Da-da-da-da. The man stood there in the lobby, guys, I kid you not, stood there in the lobby in front of these 3 women and said, yes, I'm sleeping with all of you. What now? The way I would die. God forbid, man. It's just ghetto. It is just ghetto. T. Getty says, hey, you guys, I haven't been on a date in 5 years. I just noticed today. That's okay. That's okay. Besides my date on New Year's that I talked about on my second channel, I hadn't been on a date in 2 years. It's fine. It's totally fine. Cheesy said the incest and crossover at unis is horrific. It really is. It really is, man. So let's keep going because we got a bit more. I want to know how much more do we have? Oh God. Oh, okay. We got a few more. All right. This one wasn't bad. It was just a pickup line. He said, "Are you sure you're not tired? You've been running through my mind all day." Was it bad? No. And see, he's 5'9". I'm not opposed to guys who are 5'9". But I hate pickup lines. The only way that I would allow a pickup line is if I was that attracted to you. I was like, you know what? That's corny, but you're cute as hell, so I'll let it slide. It wasn't bad. It was cliche, Esther. It is cliche, but it's not the worst, as you can see. So, Sydney, you've never heard of that one? Child, I've heard that one many times. I've heard that one. I've heard, oh shoot, there's one that had to do with Spotify. Ah, dang, I forgot the Spotify one, but I've been told that one a few times. Just, I hate pickup lines. I can't stand them. Really quickly, let's read this guy's profile. He's 26. I was even considering going younger, child. Not pretending to be someone. It's just have created new Facebook account after years. But yeah, ask me for Snap. I do have that well maintained. Thank you. Heart. All right. Hey, SJ. Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Oh, you were being sarcastic. Because I was like, how have you not heard that? Zique said, did it hurt when you fell from heaven? Shut up. No, seriously, I hate them. I hate pickup lines. I hate them. I hate them. I hate them with a passion. I hate them. City said, not dating a Gen Z. Does he even have health insurance? Well, we're in Canada, so healthcare is free. But that's the point that I'm at. I'm open to younger at this point. I'm open to all the races. I'm tired. I'm tired of being disappointed. Maybe I need to expand my type, Joe. Yeah. Nelly says, pickup lines are okay if you're already together. Otherwise, it's a no from me. Yeah. Here's the thing, Cinna, with the Snapchat. Because he's 26, it does seem like, oh, the Gen Zs are want the Snapchat or whatever. There will be guys who are 35 messaging me talking about, what's your Snap? I'll punch you in the throat. What do you mean, what's my Snap? Ask for my number. When I tell you guys I'm traditional, I mean it to the core. Ask for my number. What are we gonna do on Snapchat, Mr. 35? What do you want to send me on an app that has disappearing messages? Yeah, that's what I thought. Get out. City says, oh, sorry. Traumatized American Gen Zer here. I had to get my own healthcare last year. I'm so sorry, babe. I'm so sorry. T. Geddes is asking, how much younger is acceptable? We had the question at work. For me personally, at the age that I'm at right now, the max for me is 2. Once I get into my late 30s, I feel like I can expand that a little bit more. But as of right now, just 2. Just 2. Thank you, Amy. They want to send nudes. But let me tell you, that has not stopped them. Because some guys have asked for my number. And they will send me nudes too. So, there's that. Esther said, they do this at my age a lot in the UK. Yo, what's your Snap? It's so annoying. It's so annoying. Sydney said, instant block. I don't even have Snapchat. It is ghetto out here. Esha said, right. I don't even have any of these extra apps, so I'm definitely doomed. Let's move on. Jot, 25, said, want to go for a late night drive. Harmless on the surface, you would think. But one thing about men that I think they don't fully grasp is the struggle that women are put in when we're in public, specifically at night. I am not going to put myself in a situation with a stranger in a foreign place at night that is not in public. What do you mean I'm going to hop into your car late at night for a drive? To go where? My death? Are you crazy? So you can kill me? You serial killer? You psychopath? Absolutely not. What are you talking about? Or the men who are like, want to come over tonight? We just matched 3 hours ago. No, I do not. I do not want to come over, Steven. The hell? Like, what? T. Getty said, you would think I hear the late night drive and think serial killer. Hello? SJ said safety first. Exactly. Zana said late night drive where? In the woods? Child. Esther said, where's the hello? How are you? How was your day? That's what I'm saying. That is what I am saying. Let's keep going. Chill is 35. And Chill said, God no, oh gosh, God no, babes. I would F you every day. Pardon my language. But you saying that was a choice. And now you're telling me to pardon your language. That was a choice. Let's move on. Hassan. I messaged him saying, how's it going? He said, not bad. You're really pretty. But trust me, I'm not your type. I said, what makes you say that? He said, because I'm only into freaks. I responded with a gif saying, yeah, you're right. You're right. In this case, I will say, I appreciate the honesty. I do. He wasn't vulgar with it. He was just saying, listen, I'm going to let you know what time I'm on. If you're not on that time, I get it. And we left it there. That was the end of the conversation. That I can appreciate. Say less. Say less. You ain't got to worry about me. All right. Moving on. Oh, that was the last one. Great. That was the last one. So when ZZ Girl asked me to talk about dating in 2024, I'm going to start with the bad and then end with the good. It is very exhausting to date in this generation because of social media, because of the media we consume. It has become normalized to think that we have a plethora of options that were not attainable to most people 20 years ago. So on dating apps, everybody's used to the swiping or whatever, because we're seeing people who we would likely never run into. Oftentimes back in the day, you were only privy to seeing the people who were in your environment, right? Oh, Amy, you enjoyed it? I'm glad. I'm glad. Typically, you're only privy to experiencing people who are in your vicinity, right? So with dating apps, there's a lot more people that you come in contact with. And there's this false sense of reality believing that we are entitled to everybody who we see on those apps. Some people have messaged me almost upset at the fact that I didn't want to date them because in their mind, because I am on the app, I should be attracted to them. I should be interested in whatever it is that they're offering. And that's just not the case. And in real life, you wouldn't expect that with people who you see on the streets. Some men do. Some men do have that audacity all the time. But in reality, you would not be like that. You know? You wouldn't be like that. The good part about dating in this new generation, you're asking me about Gypsy Rose. I don't know anything about Gypsy Rose, to be honest with you, but you can tell me right now and we could talk about it. The good thing for me is I feel like I'm a hopeless romantic to the core, like to the core. I'm not going to let other people's trauma be my trauma, because have I been dogged out by a man? Have I been, taken for idiot? I haven't. Being completely honest, I haven't. So I'm not going to see the stuff that happens on social media and apply it to my own life where it just doesn't apply, right? I feel like I am very optimistic, even though it looks very bleak out there. I'm still very optimistic. I do feel like my person is out there. I do feel like there are still a lot of good people. I just have to put myself out there. I just have to try. I just have to open myself up to the possibilities, which leads me to today. I've been talking to this guy. Oh my gosh, my belly is jumping. king right now, you guys. I've been talking to this guy. And I'm not going to lie to you. He was very honest about his situation when we first started talking. We had matched back in November before I went for vacation for my birthday. I don't know what really had happened there. We didn't leave on bad terms or anything. But when he rematched with me, I was like, I feel like I remember this person. He's like, yeah, we were talking before you went away for your birthday. When he told me his like own situation that he's got going on, my initial reaction was abort mission. I don't want nothing to do with this. Okay, it's nothing like crazy. I'm just trying to be aware and not, put this man's business out here on Front Street. You know what I'm saying? So I messaged my friends and I was like, okay, guys, what do you think about this? They were looking at me like, what's the problem? And I had to sit down and think to myself, well, really, what is the problem? Like, why am I so closed off, so guarded? And then I also complain about not finding good people, not, whatever. When I tell you, probably some of the most insightful conversations that I've had in a while, I look like a GIF, kicking up my legs, texting on my little phone or whatever. He would call me on his commutes to places, and I'm just like, I would have missed out on this. And I'm the type of person who I don't feel like every connection has to turn into something serious. I would like one to turn into something serious. But even if this doesn't work out, I like that I did open myself up and I did experience something different. Something different. I think if I was encountering him in the street, I don't think I would have been like, now what are we talking about? Like, yo, what's good? Look at you. I see what you're bringing to, like, yeah, let's do it. I don't think I would have. But we were FaceTiming and I just started to feel all these kind of butterflies. And I'm like, I would have never experienced this if I had kept myself guarded. So T Geddes, you're saying that I'm too picky. Listen, whenever people call me picky, I want to push back because to me, it's not that I'm picky. I'm guarded. There are things I don't want to experience in life. So I do try to filter as much as possible to make sure that I don't experience those things. Like I said earlier, I've never been dogged out by a man. I've never been taken for idiot because I don't allow myself to get to that point with people where they can take me for an idiot. So I would say more so that I'm guarded. And in 2024, I'm choosing to open myself up and allow myself to experience things that I typically would not allow myself to. So Esther, you said, not sure how accurate this is, but I watch a lot of true crime and this is what I remember. Her mom and her mom had, oh boy, had something by proxy and made Blanchard believe that she had all these illnesses and diseases that she didn't have. So I believe she conspired with somebody to kill her mother and she was recently released from jail. You were talking about Gypsy Rose. Yeah, that is interesting. I'd have to read up on it. Maybe we'll talk about it next week. I don't know. That's crazy. Bryce said, keeping that mindset and what you want will definitely have someone who is ready for you to come your way. I hope so. Lady Bell says, I'm like that too. I don't go into it thinking it's going to lead to a romantic connection. Well, see, I'm the problem. Because I am such a hopeless romantic, I do feel like everything is going to end in a romantic connection. So therefore, I end up being too guarded because I am so optimistic like that. So this mindset is only a new mindset of saying, just experience it. Just experience it. And we'll see where it goes from there. Cinna says, it's okay to be picky because life partner is with you for life. Absolutely. Kayla said, nothing wrong with having standards. True, true, true. Tigeri says, okay, that makes sense. I'm guarded, but not in that way. Like, I'm open to a lot of people and things, but I only let them get so close to me. I hear that. Nelly D says, your standards are aligned where they need to be for just you, queen. Period. Hey, Ramel. Amy said, being guarded won't stop the right one. Big facts. Big facts. Because I believe that what is for me will be for me and it will not pass me. All right. The other Nelly says, when choosing who you'll have children with, you have to be careful and choose wisely. So that's a wise mindset. Ramel says, I'm not currently dating. My black ass is outside having fun and living life, but safely. Period. As you should. As you should. Esther, babe. I don't even know if I have standards. Don't do that. Don't do that. Oh my goodness. Let me talk to you guys very quickly about like what it is about him that is just so different, in my opinion, right? We've spoken about a lot of stuff, different religions, past relationships, how we resolve conflict, how you want to show love and receive love, content creation, because he's also a content creator and stuff like that, how to maximize your portfolio and stuff like that, how to manage money, all these kinds of conversations that have been a lot more insightful than conversations I've had with other people who at face value I would pursue, right? So I would think, oh my gosh, this person is literally my type to a T, and he very well could be physically, but now when it comes to the substance of the person, ain't nothing there. Ain't nothing going on. On Thursday and Friday, my heating went out. I'm in a sub-level apartment. My heating went out. I was freezing cold, guys. And I had told this man, and he was like, what can I do? And I'm like, there's literally nothing you can do. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Today, he went out to buy himself a heater. He bought 2. One for his apartment and one for mine. Could it be love bombing? Very well could be. But have I ever met people who are considerate like that? And no, I have not. And I was just like, that is so sweet. That is so thoughtful. Like, what the heck? I'm just enjoying whatever this is, child. If it never goes into anything, that's fine. If it does, all the better. But yeah, it's just nice. It's just a nice little y'all. Nice little y'all. Lorraine, you're asking, am I going to meet him? I'm supposed to meet him after this live. I'm stressed. I'm stressed. Meeting people off of apps is so nerve-wracking for me. But I gotta just do it. And as much as I did not like the date that I went on New Year's Eve, at the end of it, I did like the fact that I put myself out there. So I gotta just do it. KD, man, it don't take much for me to be smitten. It's crazy. Bryce said, I love the intention behind that. Yeah, definitely enjoy the nice times. And that's what I'm trying to do. I know, he's got me all giddy. Ew, disgusting. Allow yourself to feel good. Don't overthink it. And he stays saying that. He's like, I literally can see you thinking. And I'm like, I know, I can't help it. It's just who I am. It is just who I am. Tigeri is saying, meeting people on an app is very nerve-wracking for me. You're ahead of the game. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. Miss Siobhan, where you been? Nelly D said, enjoy yourself, have fun, and a great time. I'm definitely going to enjoy this heater, that's for sure. I'm never gonna enjoy the heater. Yeah, honestly, I'm not. I think a part of me is gonna say you can keep it, just because I don't even know you that much, and you're already giving me like But I do appreciate the intention behind it, you know. SJ said meeting that man during booty call hours. It's 7:00. Where I'm at is 7:00. Not you saying take the heater. Said take the heater. If it's for you, take it. They were saying take it. Oh my gosh. That is so funny. No, Siobhan. I mean, is he a sugar daddy? I don't think so. Is a heater sugar? IDK. I don't know. But yeah, so that's to answer ZZ Girl's question, one of them. That's what I'm doing right now. Dating has been ghetto, honestly. A lot of people do fetishize me, as you saw. Oh, you're so thick. I love a curvy girl. Oh, I want to sleep with you right now. Oh, I love your dark chocolate skin. It's a lot. It's so frustrating. It's so exhausting. But I also don't want to let the bad ones ruin the whole bunch for me. So when it is good, I'm going to lean in and take it from there. TK said, yeah, take the heater. Maybe that's his love language. Girl, don't be rude. And you know what's funny? His is acts of service. And he was like, I feel yours is quality time. I was like, it is. And his is acts of service. So yeah, you're not wrong. City said booty call is like 11 p.m. to 4 p.m. Yeah, I'm good. I got about 4 more hours before it gets a little sketchy. You know? Miss Siobhan said dating sucks, to be honest, but God is good. Period. Rena said they need a whole class to be studied and understand them. My Lord. I don't know how it became like that. Actually, no, I do. Like I said, it's social media. You can open Twitter and there are regular people posting pornography. Like, we have just become so desensitized and so easily accessible in ways that we would have never been 20 years ago. And so, of course, people are going to be cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. As a people, we're not okay. Hello, Nikisha. Miss Shavata, my love language is all. I want it all. Don't kill me. Lorraine, I can't wait for the update either, child. We gonna see what happens. We're gonna see. SJ says, wow, mine is acts of service too. Take that heater, girl. You know what? If he brings up the heater today, because I was on the phone while he was buying them. If he really does insist, I will take the heater. If he don't really bring up the heater, because he also wanted to bring me some tea. I forgot to say that. He wanted to bring me some tea. And then he said, I need to go start my car. I didn't want to go start my car because my car isn't at my apartment. It's in a garage. And he was like, go to your car, start it. I will have tea for you and a heater. Am I blocking my blessing? Is that what's happening? I'm blocking my blessing, huh? Damn. I'm blocking my blessing. Bring him home, call him. Bring him home, call him the heater. Oh, I can't. Yeah, no, I do appreciate how considerate he is. It's very, very sweet. Esther is saying, I have a question. How do I convince myself that I am desirable? I hope that isn't a stupid question. That is not a stupid question at all. I think that is something that everybody deals with at some point in their life, whether you are young or in your older years. It's so funny that you say that, because somebody yesterday asked me why I had myself as my my lock screen. And honestly, it's because I used to struggle with accepting myself. I used to struggle with self-esteem. And so when I look good, I feel good. If I see more instances of me looking good, I oftentimes feel good. Every time I open my phone, I'm like, she is so cute. She's so cute. And there is power in self-talk. The more you tell yourself that, the more you convince yourself about it, you start to believe it. You really do. And I'd be walking past myself, not done up, being like, she's so cute. Why? Because that's the same girl. Same person. You are desirable. You have attributes that are uniquely yourself, uniquely for you. And if your desire is partnership, there is a person out there. Well, okay, let me be honest. I'm one of those people who feels like partnership is not for everybody. But there are people in your life who are going to be in and around, I was going to say in and around you, child. If that's your business, that's your business. In and around your circle who are going to love everything that you specifically bring to the table. End of story. Yeah. Yeah, Sydney, make your, look at yourself every day looking cute and you say, and she's cute. And she is. You're not going to guilt me into loving myself. Yeah. Miss Siobhan said, girl, you're in your head too much. I know. Girl, you're in your head too much. God is blessing you and you say it no. Whatever. Whatever. Reads and other things says, yes, being your own hype woman. Be your biggest fan. And the more that you believe it, it starts to exude out of you. And people see, there's something with this person. I'm drawn to it. What is that about? Don't think about this person likes this, therefore I have to be that. The internet says that I'm supposed to show up like this, therefore I'm going to be like that. You do what makes you feel good. You look however you want to look. You tell yourself that you are worth it. You are desirable. You are whatever these things that you want to be. It will show. Promise you. It will show. Sydney says, focus on what you love about yourself. Be flexible on your personal challenges. Facts. Oh, Esther, you're already your own home screen, period. Look at that. You're already on your way. And be mindful of self-talk. Truly be mindful of self-talk. We underestimate the power of the brain. The brain believes what you tell it. The brain believes what you tell it. Be mindful of the self-talk. I'll leave that there. This has been a great chat, guys. We've been here for an hour and 20 minutes. That's all I've got to say. Unless y'all got anything else y'all want to talk about, I'm a dip. Message this man. And see what going with a heater. Oh. And see what going with the heater, child. Am I going to accept the heater? Even the fact that he thought, like, this girl is cold. How can I help? Other people would be like, well, I don't know what to tell you. Can't help you. I guess you're stuck. I will definitely update you guys. For sure. It was really thoughtful. It was very thoughtful. Am I doing Love Island tomorrow? Absolutely I am. We're going to be in the trenches as we are every season, no matter the time of year, child. So, yeah. The lineup is not looking too great, but it's fine. We're going to do it anyways. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Santa said, sure, pick up the heater on Discord when you receive it. If I accept the heater, I will show the people on Discord. If you're not on Discord, there is a link under any video of the Discord. Rena said Love Island this year is a disappointment already. We haven't even watched it, guys. Don't be pessimistic like that. Don't be pessimistic. As you said, because I'm not on social media, so I won't see anything you say if you choose to say something about the meetup. Okay, no, I'll update YouTube. Don't worry. I will update YouTube. Yeah. Tikity says, yeah, but bitch is there. Guys, be open. Didn't we just speak about being open? Didn't we just speak about, experiencing things as they are? Let's just experience the show as it is. All right? Lord have mercy. Bishop said, Jake and Liberty better give us some kind of drama. I don't know. Liberty might be over it. Jake might be too. Like, I don't know. I don't know. So, me too, Esther. I'm excited too. I'm kind of excited. I can't lie. I just like being with y'all every day, talking about whatever it is. That's why I love the lives. That's why I love Love Island. That really is what it is. So I don't really care what we're talking about as long as we are chilling together. Thank you, Esther. That's so sweet. I appreciate it. So guys, I'm gonna love you and leave you. I hope that you had a great weekend, and if not, I hope that you have a great week. I also hope that you guys are not in a friggin' winter wonderland like we are over here in Edmonton. We got an extreme cold warning yesterday from the Alberta government, basically saying don't cook with the stove because we're gonna have a power outage. Don't be plugging in your electric cars because we're gonna have a power outage. Don't do this, don't do that, don't do that, don't do that, because we're gonna have a power outage. Like, it's bad. It's really bad. So I hope y'all don't experience that. I hope y'all don't experience that. So yeah. Stay blessed. Stay safe. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Which isn't much, honey, because guess what? I'm going for that heater.